This is Vince Russo's The Brand.
What's up, people? I'm going to give you the lyrics of a song and we're going to see if we continue doing Periscope. Ready? In honor of Saturday night. Ready? Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful state. Alright, tell me who sings that song and I'll go on. Anybody? Who sings Another Saturday Night? No. Another Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. I'm in an awful state. Bro, are you kidding me? Nobody knows who sings that song. Not Elton John. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not Buddy. Yes, sir. Cat Stevens. Winner, chicken dinner. Thank you very much, sir. All right. Let me get warmed up here a little, guys. I got 50 minutes on this bad boy. Didn't do a lot today. Let's see. VJ came over in the morning. Helped me get the rest of the furniture out of the garage. We put it all in the house. Since he helped me, I took him and Amy out to breakfast. Then I drugged them all the way to a thrift store. And I'll be honest with you, the thrift store was the shits. Then we hit up a second thrift store. Then we came home. I took a little bit of a nap. Bro, listen to this story, right? I got the couch yesterday. And after they delivered everything, they delivered it in the garage. So I had to ask one of the guys who put the floor down if he could help me bring the couch into the living room. I tipped him, bro. So the guy helped me. It was a tight fit. So I set up the couch and everything. And then I'm checking it out. And I see like a little scuff mark on the couch. And I'm sure that's where we had to jimmy it through the door. But then I also noticed a little tear in the freaking upholstery. Bro, it's like a $700 sectional. So I said, this ain't gonna work. Honestly, bro, I don't know if we did it or if it was already there. I can't imagine how we would have done it, just getting it through a door. So anyway, I had to call and get another one delivered. So they delivered the one today. 3 guys deliver it. They bring it in the front door. They put it in the living room. As they're getting the couch in position, I clearly hear something crack. So the guy says, oh no, that's nothing. That's nothing. I say, yeah, okay, bro, it's nothing. So I felt one side of the couch, and the whole side of the couch was caved in. So now, bro, they had to bring back the replacement and get another replacement. And finally, about a couple hours later, they brought the couch in. So after we got all the couch set up, had a little dinner, I had to run to Lowe's to bring back a box of flooring that we didn't need. Went to King Super. Then I came home because I knew I hadn't done my cardio yet. Bro, I gotta be honest with you, I got the radio show tomorrow. Write this down, people. because you can listen to it anywhere. It's going to be 8 to 11 o'clock Mountain. 8 to 11 o'clock Mountain. If you're on the East Coast, that's 10 to 1. And here's where you got to go if you're out of state. 710knus.com. And if you want to call into the show, the number is 303-697-1971. I got a good show tomorrow. I got Stevie and Big Sal from the Conspiracy Horsemen. We're going to talk a little Paul McCartney. I want to talk about OJ too a little bit. Bro, I read his book years ago, If I Did It. And I knew years ago that he had mentioned in his book that there was a Charlie, that he had brought somebody with him. And I'm going to talk about tomorrow on the show who it looks like that somebody was. And it wasn't Cato. I'll tell you who it was tomorrow, bro, when I get the Conspiracy Horseman on there. I got Sean Casey coming on, bro, the mayor. You always see Sean on MLB TV. Great ball player, bro, in his day. All-star. Great player, great hitter, Sean Casey. We're going to talk the 2018 season. If anybody out there plays fantasy baseball, I'm going to make sure I get my tips from Sean Casey. Because my draft is coming up in about... Shoot, bro, as a matter of fact, the draft is 2 weeks from tomorrow. I bought my first fantasy baseball magazine today, so I got to start going through it. And then, of course, Austin. I want to get Austin's take on Ronda Rousey. And I want to go back and I want to compare what they've done with her so far to when Tyson came in and did that angle with DX and Austin. I think that'll be interesting. I'd love to hear Steve's take on this thing, how he thinks it's going to play out and where it's going to go. So that should be interesting. And again, bro, if you want to call in, 8 to 11 Mountain, 710knus.com, 303-697-1971. Bro, I got to tell you something. This thing happened to me last time too, bro. The day before the radio gig, I got really nervous, man. Because I think it's just the idea of doing a 3-hour show, no co-host, no music, and because it's so late, you're not going to get a ton of callers. So last time, I sat down, I formatted the show. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, bro. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to knock out the cardio. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do it. So I got to do it first thing in the morning tomorrow. As soon as the cardio's over, I'm going to hit the shower. And I'm going to sit down. I'm going to work on the show. I'm going to format the show. But I was in the same spot last time. I was real nervous before I went. But I got to tell you, man, once I got behind that mic, man, I just felt so comfortable. And the 3 hours just flew right by. And I know that'll happen tomorrow. But I guess it's just the prep. And, my mentor, a 74-year-old man by the name of Peter Boyles, he told me, this is like a talk radio station, bro. And they get a lot into politics. And I ain't into politics, bro. It's not me. It's never been me. It's too freaking serious. It's too freaking deep. It's not my bag. But I guess the mayor here basically just got in trouble because some text messages came out that he sent to a female police sergeant, back in 2012, bro. 6 years ago. So the mayor's in some hot water. He wants me to talk about that, and I gotta talk about it, bro. That's the direction he's given me. So I will talk about that tomorrow. Not in my comfort zone, but I will get up and I will do my research. Bro, I'm watching an awesome documentary right now. I've seen this thing a million times. If you guys put on AXS TV, you know, the same station with New Japan, there's a great documentary on the Beach Boys. And Brian Wilson and his nervous breakdown because of the overuse of drugs and LSD. Great documentary. Check it out. It's on AXS TV right now. All right, so there we have it. You caught up to speed. Let me pick this gimmick up. See what you guys want to know. Here we go. Who has good info on the fake McCartney? Any good documentaries? Bro, the best one I saw came out at the time. And it was hosted by a very famous lawyer by the name of F. Lee Bailey. As a matter of fact, bro, F. Lee Bailey was one of the lawyers on the Simpson case. Bro, that's the best documentary I ever saw. That was back in like freaking 67, 68. But there's a lot of good ones online, bro. Bro, all you got to do is go to YouTube and put in Paul McCartney dead. Paul McCartney death. That's all you got to do, bro. You will be looking at stuff for freaking hours. I don't think he's still alive, bro. I got my theory. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow when I do the show here in Denver. Which Beach Boys ABC biopic did you like? Oh, bro, I can't remember the name of this one. Hold on, bro. Let me get my... Because this one is a little older. I've seen this one a ton of times. Let me see. Yeah, this one came out in 85. It's called The Beach Boys, an American Band. This is really one of the better ones. Yeah, it came out about 30 years ago. Tremendous, though. I'm not a U2 mark, bro. I was never really into U2. Bro, I don't like the Foo Fighters. I don't know why, man. My kids always liked the Foo Fighters. I was never into them, bro. Diet sucks. Diet's horrible. I gotta work better at my diet, bro. The cardio's kicked in. My diet sucks. Bro, 9/11, somebody just asked me where I was during 9/11. Bro, that was a real scary time, and I'll tell you why. I was away from home. I lived in Atlanta, and I was opening up my own franchise called the CD Warehouse. And I had to go to training in Oklahoma City, bro. And, bro, I think I left the night before, actually. I think I was on a plane September 10th. I woke up in my hotel in Oklahoma the next day and all that crap went down. Man, it was a very emotional time. Very difficult. Being away from my family. Bro, I remember, all the airlines were closed down. I couldn't get a flight back home, bro. And I just wanted to be home with my family. We didn't know what was going on then, bro. We didn't know if there was going to be an all-out World War III or what. And I had to drive back, bro, straight through from freaking Oklahoma to Atlanta. And I was just so happy to get home and be with my family, and just a terrible time, bro. Do you know Roger Stone? I don't think so. Should I? Bro, is Hulk still the most in-shape wrestler for his age? Bro, I'd have to say so, man. I saw him at that Phillies game on Friday. Man, that guy stays in tremendous shape, man. He's older than me, bro. And good for him, man. That's a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, man. So I think he meant know of him. I don't know who that is, bro. Tell me who that is. Favorite memory with your dad? Oh, man, bro. Bro, you know, bro, you want to know what my favorite memory with my dad was? That's a great question. Bro, me and my dad really loved baseball growing up. You know, he was a San Francisco Giant fan from the New York Giants. And he raised me being a diehard Giant fan. I played baseball, bro, and I was pretty good. I was a catcher. I pitched a little, but I was primarily a catcher. My dad would come to all my games. And you know what, bro? Even when I was like 17, 18, 19, I'd go watch my father play every Sunday. I'd go to his softball games. Because a lot of times I would get in. Because, you know, either there wasn't enough guys or whatever the case may be. So he'd come to my games. I'd go to his games. And, bro, I'll tell you my most memorable moment. It may not seem a lot, but because baseball was the bond. Me and my father wound up working at the same place when I was about 18. If you're from Long Island, you might have heard of it. It was called Hazeltine. And they had government contracts, and they made parts for planes and all kinds of military stuff. Well, anyway, Hazeltine had a very, very competitive intramural baseball league. Very competitive. And me and my dad got to play on the same team. And the most memorable moment to me, bro, this may sound corny to a lot of you, but one game, I hit this shot over the left fielder's head. I mean, way over the left fielder's head, bro. I was a lot faster back then, too. And my dad was on base. And I actually got to hit a home run with my father on base. And even though it was like just an intramural game, because of our love for baseball and you know, softball, it really meant a lot. It was one of those moments I never forgot. Let's send Vince some WD-40, bro. I've tried everything to tighten this thing, man. I've taken it apart. I've tightened it. I've retightened it. I can't stop this thing from squeaking, bro. I got this when I was in the log cabin. It has squeaked like this from day one, bro. Bro, I listened to a little Pearl Jam, but I want to start getting into it a little bit more. I just threw a Pearl Jam album on my wish list. Their first album, 10. I want to start listening to Pearl Jam a little bit more, bro. I always liked Eddie Vedder, but that was during a period where I was just working my ass off, bro. And there was just no time to listen to music. I remember Bret Hart was a huge Pearl Jam fan, and I remember Bret telling me a story that he was kind of friendly with Eddie Vedder. And I forget where they were playing, but Bret went to see him play, and he let Bret stay on the side of the stage for the whole concert. Bret thought that was amazing. He was a huge Pearl Jam mark. Joint effort, comment, read the comments. I told you earlier, but don't forget, try our Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. Bret is the man. Favorite memory from high school. Bro, I wasn't a big high school guy, man. I graduated after 11th grade. I just wanted to get out. So I wasn't really involved very heavily in high school, bro. There really isn't one memory that freaking stands out, I'll be honest with you. The Big Vito brand live, baby, live. What was your first concert ever? I talked about this yesterday, bro. Ready? Me, my sister, my mother, my father, my grandmother, my grandfather. There's only 3 of us left out of that group. went to see Sonny and Cher at the Westbury Music Fair, bro. That was the first concert I ever went to. Never been to Italy, bro. I'm dying to go to Italy, bro. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Disco joined creative because I was head of creative and I knew disco was very creative, bro. JB was very creative, so I put those guys on creative, man. And I'm glad I did. They deserve to be. I've been to Italy. You won't miss anything. Come on, bro. Stop it already, will ya? Cher's my favorite singer ever. How did you get through 3 hours of Raw? Bro, you saw I Periscoped it. That was a big hit, bro, doing a Periscope. I might do it again on Monday. You guys want me to Periscope Raw on Monday, yes or no? Why did Dixie fire Ferrara? Dixie really didn't fire Ferrara. Because, bro, let me tell you something. Anybody who fires Ed Ferrara is a freaking imbecile. The guy is a freaking genius. 1,000 times more smarter than me. Bro, she had Bischoff and Eric coming in, and she didn't tell me. And she was doing all that behind my back rather than talk to me about it. Because quite frankly, she probably didn't want to hear what I had to say. Because what I had to say came to fruition. And they both wound up suing Dixie and TNA. But because she knew they were coming in, you know, I don't want to say get rid of Ed, bro, because that's horrible to say, but because she knew they were coming in, she knew she no longer needed Ed. How was Konya doing after the surgery? Bro, thanks for reminding me, man. I got to send him a text. I've tweeted him online, but I've not texted him, man. That's horrible. I've just been so wrapped up with so much crap. I got to do that as soon as I hang up. Thank you, man. Did TNA pay well? Bro, I took various payroll cuts from TNA to keep them afloat. And then, bro, when I would hear what, like, Bischoff was getting paid, I was an absolute idiot, bro. And I'll never do that again. And that's why every time I do something now, bro, I'm getting paid to do it. I'm not doing it for free. I put in my time. I'm not a charity case. So they paid well at one time, bro. But then when they just started screwing up their books, you know, like I said, I took a couple of payroll cuts and I should have never done that. But I thought I was a team player, and I was, but I'm not sure everybody else was. Bro, let's talk about this Ring of Honor gimmick. There's this All-In coming up, bro. This big show, the Buckers, the young Buckaroos, Cody Rhodes. Bro, you know every dirt sheet known to man is going to be there. Meltzy, Kelly, Satin, Johnson. Bro, I'm thinking of crashing this party. I'm thinking of going all in. Shake things up a little bit, bro. Vinny Russo shows up. Maybe we got a little army of brand members. Get people talking. Maybe have a little nice face-to-face with Meltzer Magoo. I'm really thinking about this thing, bro. Tell me what you think, man. Castration heaven, baby. You should show up to all. It went too fast. I never watched Xena Warrior Princess. Steve Small was great in TNA. Whoever knew who, if you know who Steve Small is, great man, bro. Hard worker, dedicated employee. I love Steve Small. I think he left TNA and went back to teaching. Bro, I'm thinking of crashing this all in, bro. Just showing up. I'm here, baby. What do we got? What are we going to do? We going to do anything? Anybody going to say anything? Is there going to be a confrontation? What are we doing? Because we need something, bro. We need something happening. Nobody's out there shaking things up, bro. Might as well be me. Are you a... Oh, yeah, bro. Love Oreo. Bro, even her... Let's sing a little Oreo together. Ready? Whew, it's hard to sing on this, bro. Heard it from a friend who... Heard it from a friend who... Heard it from another, you've been messing around. Boom, boom, boom. They say you got a boyfriend. You're out there every weekend. I saw Oreo many times in concerts. One thing I love about Oreo, bro, is they still got Kevin Cronin. It's not a fake Oreo. But, bro, is Kevin Cronin not the least looking rocker in the history of rock and roll, bro? You would never, ever, ever think Kevin Cronin was a rock and roll superstar, bro. Kevin Cronin. But, yeah, I'm an Oreo fan, bro. Thanks for effing. Then you should comfort Heyman and McMahon. Heyman says you stole his ideas. Bro, I didn't steal any freaking ideas, bro. I can't. Bro, I swear to God, I'm being honest with you now. I watched a total, and I'm being generous, bro, of maybe 5 ECW shows. I watched enough shows to know their talent. Bro, I couldn't tell you one storyline from back in ECW. The only thing I remember, and I don't even know what the storyline was, bro. The only thing I remember is something with Sandman, Raven, and a little kid. Like, that's it. So, I mean, for him to say I stole freaking ideas, no, bro. His talent contacted me because they wanted to work for the WWE, but I never even saw any storylines or angles. And nobody ever said to me, they took an angle of mine and they compared it to, what Paul Heyman did at ECW. That's never even been mentioned to me. You remember? I lost you, bro. Do you miss your youth? Flaming youth, set the world on fire. Oh, man, what a question, bro. You know what I miss more than anything? Playing sports, bro. I told you, I love playing baseball. I love playing softball. I miss that. As a matter of fact, bro, Rocky Mountain Pro is going to be in a baseball league. Baseball, bro, not softball. And Matt Yodel wanted me to play. And I'm like, bro, I can't even freaking see. How the hell am I going to play baseball? I can't even see the freaking ball, bro. I missed that part of it. I think I'm about 28 minutes in, I think. Heyman does the same promo every week. I agree with that. What was Cornette's greatest... Bro, Cornette, Cornette and Dutch Mantell are a lot alike. Bro, these guys are so freaking quick-witted. They both had probably the quickest wit of anybody I ever met. They could cut a promo, bro, on a fly, on anybody, and it'll be hysterical, and it'll be creative, and it'll be memorable. Both of those guys are so quick-witted. Love your Bash 2000 promo. Thank you. Favorite MLB ballpark? Oh, no doubt, bro. AT&T Park in San Francisco. No doubt. And I'd say second to that, bro, is Coors Field. Coors Field is beautiful. Bro, I'll tell you what I thought was a dump. I thought Dodger Stadium was a dump. Very disappointed in Dodger Stadium. Why didn't Spike TV want you back at TNA in 2014? Bro, that's bullshit. That is all a rumor, and that is absolutely not true. That, again, was started by the dirt sheets, because when I was consulting at TNA, John Gaboric was trying to ease me back in, and he had told me he had a conversation with Scott Fishman, you know, who was in charge of TNA for Spike TV. I worked with Scott for a long time. And John told me that he told Scott, Vince is freelancing, and slowly but surely we want to bring him back. And John Gaboric told me that Scott Fishman had no problem with that. So, unless John Gaboric is an absolute liar, and I don't think he had any reason to lie, all that Spike talk, bro, was absolute BS. And I'll tell you why. Because if Spike knew I was consulting and they didn't want me consulting, even though, bro, you got to keep in mind, when I was the writer, Spike had its highest ratings ever, 2 million people. But for argument's sake, if Spike didn't want me consulting, that's all they had to do was tell Dixie, we don't want him consulting. Either get rid of him or we're going to have a problem. Bro, that never, ever, ever took place. Everybody wonders where my heat is with the dirt sheets. Well, my heat is crap like that. That was a made-up story, an untrue story. Bro, can you imagine any freaking network dropping any television show because they don't like one of the writers? Especially if that writer was drawing ratings. And bro, even if they didn't like that writer, they would tell TNA, get rid of him. So that was 1,000% fabricated, bro. 1,000%. Really, Dodger Stadium is bad. I'm surprised. Bro, I did not like it. I did not like it. It just came across as very old, very worn. This is about, though, bro, I'll be honest. This is probably about, man, bro, a good 15 years ago. This is a while back when I went there. Maybe it's changed now. Maybe it's been updated. I wish I could have went to the old Astrodome. That would have been neat. What happens the day Vince McMahon dies? Is it over? Bro, I don't think it's going to be a good day. I really don't. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Yeah, it is going to be sad, bro. The old Yankee Stadium I've been to, that was awesome. Favorite basketball player of all time, Dr. J, baby. Julius Erving. Bro, I went to Wrigley in the off season. We were in the WWF. We were in Chicago. It was the off season. And we went to Wrigley, and we got one of the guards to bring us inside and walk us around. And that was awesome, bro. Always wanted to go to a game at Wrigley. I'm always trying to hit up Billy Corgan. He's the big Chicago Cub fan. Corgan never hooks me up, bro. He's a lot of talking a badge. But I tell Corgan, bro, hook me up. This guy has sung Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Nothing, bro. All right, let's go. What do we got? Would you work with Vince again? Would I work with Vince one-on-one again? Yes, bro. On a consulting basis, not full-time. If it was just going to be him and I, would I consult with him? Absolutely. But it could never be that way again, and that's cool. I agree, they have too many writers. Bro, you're going to the Cubs spring training. They're in Arizona, right? What city in Arizona are they in? Got 16 minutes, bro. Come on, get me through this. Olive Garden's not real Italian food, no. Surprise, Arizona. I never heard of that. Brian Wilson is a god, bro. Bro, you watch this documentary I'm watching right now. Bro, some people out there they're just on different playing fields, man. Bro, if you saw that movie Love and Mercy, which was a great movie, bro. I loved that movie. I love John Cusack, bro. But, bro, the guy was a freaking genius, man. When you saw him in the studio, putting that music together, coming up with sounds, and experimenting, going places nobody had ever gone before. And then, you know, Pet Sounds comes out, bro. The guy's amazing. That's a genius, bro. That's a genius. I love Cusack, bro. I love all Cusack stuff. What is your favorite baseball moment? I guess I got to say the Giants winning the first World Series in 2010, bro. I waited my whole life for that. Yeah, the Pet Sounds doc is awesome, bro. Favorite breakup or relationship episode of Seinfeld? When the chick ate her peas one by one. That was the best, far and away. I'm not watching Fastlane, bro, because I'm going to be on the radio tomorrow. Let me give you that again, bro. Tomorrow, 8 to 11. Go to 710knus.com. That's 8 to 11 Mountain. I'm going to have my show on there. You can stream it. You can even call in, bro, to be part of the show. The number's 303-697-1971. Randy Rhoads is the man. Hardest day of my life. Oh, man. There's been a lot of them, bro. I mean, my mother dying wasn't easy, bro. Very difficult. I'm a huge Journey mark. I'm a huge Steve Perry mark. Not Journey today, bro. That's not Journey. That's fake Journey. Like fake Paul. That's fake Journey. The day Steve Perry left the band or got kicked out of the band, they were no longer Journey. Not a big Motley Crue guy. Daniel is a mark. How will McCutcheon do in first season with the Giants? I think he'll fit in nice, bro. My pick to win the World Series, man. I got to tell you, bro. Who did Houston lose? They freaking added a full season of Verlander and Garrett Cole from the Pirates. Come on, bro. Really? Yankees are going to be tough, though. Last time you spoke to Jeff Jarrett at a convention about... Shoot, bro, I think we're going on over 2 years ago. I have no idea where Jeff Lane is, bro. He doesn't live with me. Favorite part of living in Colorado? Great question, bro. Bro, there's just something about getting in my car, going out, driving, and wherever you go, bro, you see the mountains. You see the Rocky Mountains, bro. And you realize how small you are and how small we are when you see those freaking just mounds of purple rock. It's so freaking awesome, bro. And then you realize that you're such a little speck in the grand scheme of God's things. But that's my favorite part. Altitude doesn't bother me, bro. Never really bothered me. I agree with you about the Astros. Great team this year. Have you seen Batman, the animated series? No. Do you like Jim Carrey? Yes. Would you ever move back to New York? No. Too expensive. Are aliens real? Yes. Disco believed that Mike Tenay was an alien. And I got to be honest with you, he never disproved that. So for all we know, Mike Tenay could have been an alien. Is Sean Oliver a dick in person? Absolutely not. Sean Oliver is a great guy, bro. I love Sean Oliver. He's a very smart man, very intelligent. I've done a lot of business with him. I'd be happy to do a lot more. He's not a dick at all. Is your sock going to get over on another Raw Periscope? Maybe, bro. What do you think of New Japan? Not my style of wrestling, that's all. What went so wrong in WCW with me? I had no protection, bro. I had, Vince protected me from all the politics in WWE. So I never had to worry about politics, bro. Vince had my back, so all I had to do was write a good show. I didn't have that at WCW, bro. I had a target on my back from day one, and I knew it. And, the rest is history, man. Any regrets with Owen's death? Well, bro, I've told that story a million times. That's a kind of a silly question, bro. Of course I regret that Owen died. It's a day I'll never forget. Somebody just said, what was my hardest day? That was right up there. But, bro, I've told this story so many times that Propel into the ring was never written in. It wasn't part of the show. And then the people who propelled Sting in, they called a guy at WWE by the name of Steve Taylor and asked him if there was anything they could do on our show to show us like what they could do. So Steve Taylor called me, and I said, I don't know, Steve, let me look at the show. I had the show right in front of me, and I looked at it, and I saw Owen was the Blue Blazer. And I said, man, that would really be a cool entrance for Owen. It'd be a big entrance for Owen. It would be good for Owen. So I told Steve, Owen's on the show. Why don't they propel him like they do Sting? So I never personally spoke to Owen about that. I didn't tell him about that. I don't know how he first found out about it, to be honest with you, but I could tell you this. The day of the show, I saw Owen after he practiced it. I saw him. He had the jumpsuit on and the whole 9 yards. He was getting coffee at the coffee urn. And I said, bro, how'd everything go? He said, Vince, no problem. He goes, the only thing I ask you is, can you just switch the entrances? Can you let me come first? He said, because the way you have it, if Godfather comes first and then I'm propelled second and it's going to take me a minute to get out of my harness, the Godfather would be able to pummel me. And I said, oh, no problem, that's done, no problem. I went, I changed the entrances, and that was the last time I saw and spoke to Owen. So, bro, sometimes, it does bother me, and it is something that I think about because, it was my pen that went on that paper. But, like I said, bro, it was just one of those things where it wasn't planned. It wasn't important to the show. It was just an opportunity for those WCW riggers to show us what they could do for the WWE. And, bro, just a freaking freak accident, man. That thing has always stayed with me, man. I've never forgotten that. I always think of Owen. He was one of the best guys I ever knew in the business. Do you get harassed by marks when you're in public? No, never in public. Carl looks like the Blue Eyes Braun. I don't know why Owen isn't in the Hall of Fame, bro. I have no idea. There's no intelligent life in Margaritaville. Good question. Yeah, bro, I plan on working with Arrow Lucho again. I think they're trying to get a TV deal. I think my relationship with Brett is okay. I mean, you'd have to ask Brett. It's okay on my end. I don't watch The Big Bang Theory. You know, somebody just scrolled through this. You killed Owen Hart. And I got to tell you, bro, I get that once in a while. And I got to tell you something, bro. You got to be a real jackass to tell somebody something like that, bro. You got to be a real effing evil person. Whether you're kidding around or you say something like that seriously, you got to be a jackass, bro. And let me tell you something, man. People don't pay attention to karma. And there is such a thing as karma, bro. And when you say asinine things like that to people, trust me, bro, it's going to come around. Shit like that isn't funny. The world is full of evil. Yeah, no, I ignore the trolls, bro, but that's just being an asshole. You don't say something like that to somebody. Somebody told me they just shaved their sack. Hope you didn't cut yourself, bro. I didn't watch Becker. Maybe a couple episodes. Bro, they don't get a rise from me. I'm just telling them, you say something like that, you're an asshole. I mean, if that's not getting a rise out of me, you're an a-hole, bro. I mean, I don't get excited over it. What was your favorite moment in WCW you had? My last day. I hate working out, man, more than anything. Bro, I'll go back one day and watch Walking Dead. I have to. Too many people talk about it. I have to. I have no idea about WWE being sold. Bro, Kurt Hennig. Bro, is it fair to say I loved Kurt Hennig, bro? He was the best. Is it fair to say he was the most underrated performer of all time? Or do people know how great Kurt Hennig was? I often wonder that, bro. Was he underrated? Or did people really, really know how great he was? Because he was great. I was very upset when he passed, bro. Very upset. Why do wrestlers point to the WrestleMania sign? Bro, I have no idea. We got about 2 minutes, man. I don't watch spoilers, bro. Bro, I gotta be honest with you. It's hard for me to watch The Rock stuff. Because, and this may be wrong on my part, bro, but I know I had a lot to do in those early years with The Rock. And it's hard, bro. It's hard for me to know, like, my involvement and kind of see where he is now and, like, I don't know, bro, maybe, never get a thank you or, a little, message or something. And, bro, I know that's foolish and stupid, but it's just hard for me to watch his stuff, bro. I don't, that's just me and that's silly. I miss old school wrestling, too. Me and Bischoff do not get along, bro. We're just two totally different people. I don't have big face anymore, bro, because I'm not doing this here like this. All right, bro. Listen, let me tell you guys one more time, because I'm getting ready to wrap up. Help me out tomorrow, guys. 8 to 11 Mountain. Go to 710knus.com. That's a radio station here in Denver. Listen to my show. Austin, Sean Casey, Stevie. Paul is dead. I'm going to tell you who was with OJ. Call in 303-697-1971. And remember, bro, if you're not a member of the brand, you can go to Russo's brand right now and sign up for free. You get a free month, bro. It costs you nothing. After that free month, you can opt out. There's no long-term commitment. Check it out, bro. Just go to russosbrand.com, sign up for the Realm Network. All right, guys, I think I hit 50. Thanks for getting me through another day. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, bro.